Welcome to the Soccer Tavern, where we're discussing the history, culture, and philosophy of the beautiful game. My name is Dave, and in this video, we're talking about the history of Futbol Club de Roast. Pull up a seat and let's start the discussion. FC Roast is a soccer club based in London, England, with Irish roots. For the 2019 season, it will begin playing in West London, though it previously played in North London. London is located in the southern central part of England in the United Kingdom. The club currently play in the Middlesex County Football League Division 1, which is the 12th division of the English football pyramid. FC Roast's home ground is called Holland Park, and it holds about 500 spectators. The club started as a five-a-side team back in 2015, made up of 7 players all coming from the west of Ireland. After some successful performances and title wins on the five-a-side pitch and even more successful post-game pints, the players decided to form a competitive 11-a-side team. Once the now famous club crest was conceptualized and designed, they knew that they had no choice but to enter a team into a league. Helped by the worrying amount of West Irish immigrants into London, the club got together a squad of 16 players, which also included an Italian, a Nigerian, and a couple of English-born players. The one prerequisite to joining the club was that everyone had to drink like an Irishman. The Roast had a clear playing philosophy modeled on the Pep Guardiola approach, with their initial management style inspired by Socrates and his democratic ideals of managing a football team at Corinthians. As expected, the performances on the pitch were mixed in the 2018-2019 season, with it being its first true season as a full club. But the season provided some great moments as FC Roast got to play in front of 1,500 fans, gathered 2,500 Instagram followers, generated hundreds of thousands of tweet impressions, and sold close to 100 of these awesome kits based on their unique kit design and crest. The club's nickname is the Roast. A roast is an Irish slang word used as a pejorative against people from the countryside. It's the equivalent of redneck in American lingo. As the club's original players all came from the countryside in Ireland, the club's name and nickname are meant as self-deprecating humor. FC Roast's crest was inspired by AS Roma, which represents the myth of the founding of Rome. Similarly, the Roast crest represents the ideas and culture of the founding of FC Roast, except it's anything but a myth. The cow is a symbol of the club's Irish roots, more so their countryside background. And the cow produces Guinness instead of milk, which the club assures me is a dream of many Irish men. The O in roast is a roast potato, with obvious connotations to the Irish stereotype of potato lovers. And the final element of intrigue is the long, narrow thing coming out of the cow's mouth. Some say it is a spliff, but for legal reasons, the Roast insists it is simply a piece of straw. With the club being relatively new, I only want to highlight one important event in this section. On May 11th, 2019, FC Roast was scheduled to play Clapton CFC in the second-to-last match of the season. The match was scheduled as an FC Roast home fixture, and Clapton needed to win to secure the league title. Due to Clapton's massive fan base, FC Roast actually decided to give up home field advantage in return for a split of the gate receipts. Over 1,200 supporters showed up for the match, which was the most people many of the players had ever played in front of. Though FC Roast lost the match 3-0, the money received greatly boosted the club's then bare bank balance. The injection of funds helped FC Roast get a new jersey design and manufactured, which I am sporting right here. Icarus FC did a fantastic job manufacturing this kit, and you can actually purchase one of these awesome jerseys on the FC Roast website, which we have linked in the video description. The funds from the match, coupled with the reception of this awesome jersey on social media, has given FC Roast a massive platform for the 2019-2020 season. A lot of the credit for all of this can be traced back to the decision to play the May 11th match on the road. One of FC Roast's hardcore fans named Hansa has come up with a huge catalog of famous club chants. The best and most sung is about a player called Stephen Boo Hargadon. The chant is sung to the tune of Who Let the Dogs Out, the timeless classic by the Baha Men. Special side note, I actually own this CD from my childhood. The chant goes, Who put the ball out? Boo, boo, boo. And then it repeats. If every club needs a hero, then the Roast need an anti-hero. And in the cult club figure Stephen Boo Hargadon, the Roast have just that. Boo came to prominence in the 2018-2019 season through his social media antics and, frankly, nihilistic and abusive behavior towards himself and others. Boo has become the man that people love to hate. He averages a yellow card every other game, and his disdain for referees shows no signs of slowing down in his old age. Strangely enough, FC Rowe's biggest rivals are a club based in the west of Ireland, FC Rowe's spiritual homeland. The rivals are called Boyle Celtic, and FC Rowe travels back west to play them once a year. The once friendly rivalry was turned sour by the unceremonious departure of FC Rowe's club founder, Kieran Harrington. With little warning, Harrington left the club only to be seen wearing the green and white hoops of Boyle Celtic in that same season. The rivalry match is played around Christmas time, and for one night only, all rivalry is put aside, and both sides get together in Lavin's pub in Boyle to drink the best Guinness in the West. The stats and records we're about to discuss here are as of September 2019, which is when we are recording this video. The Rows have had 2 seasons as an FA-affiliated club, so it is entering its 2nd season in the 12th division. The club has no titles yet, but it hopes to add some silverware soon. The Rows record first-team appearance holder is Stephen Boo Hargadon. Boo somehow managed to avoid any bans last season and played every single game for the club. The club's record goal scorer is Bradley Barraclough, who is a journeyman English striker and scored 30 goals from only 25 games. The club's attacking, pass-it-from-the-back philosophy doesn't lend itself to too many clean sheets, so there is no clean sheet record holder to highlight here. The club also doesn't really have any record transfers in or out, but FC Rowe's first ever foreign import, Maxi, was signed after impressing at a trial 7-a-side match. Maxi then bought the club's members a round of Guinness on signing, so the club actually made a profit on signing him. And one last interesting fact about the club, the founders of FC Rowe come from 2 small towns in the west of Ireland. The towns are Boyle and Sligo, with a combined population of 25,000 people, 5,000 of which are in Boyle. At time of recording, there have been over 20 players who have played for the Rows who have come from just that small corner of Ireland. It's probably not the best sign from an Irish perspective, but the Rows have taken full advantage of this connection. So there you have it, a bit of history on Futbol Club de Roast. Let's continue the discussion in the comment section below the video. Thanks for stopping by the Soccer Tavern. Hope to see you again soon. Cheers.